G'day, welcome to Yak About. My name's Matt. As you can see, got the kayak set up ready to go. We're here at Black Rock Beach. Conditions are absolutely beautiful. It's been pretty miserable and cold here in Melbourne. It's the first day that we've seen the blue sky for a little while. A couple of fishers out, just launching off the beach here. Going to fish till a bit after dark. Hopefully there's a few pinkies around, maybe a school of salmon. We'll see what we can do, but stay tuned and hopefully we can show you a few good fish. Just getting a couple little touches on the rod here, so very small, but it might be our first fish. See if he comes back. Let's work this a little more. Well, I did say I was getting some nibbles, and as you can see, this little plastic has been absolutely destroyed. Time for a new one. Well, I don't think it's going to break any size limits, but our first fish on. Always good to break the donut. Just get that, hold it out of the way. Little pinky. Come here, mate. Oh, where'd you go? Come on, buddy. Beautiful little guy. Nice little black rock pinky. This fishery here is a bit of a nursery for these guys. They're here pretty well all year round. You do have to fish through them at times. Get the sun going on him, it's quite pretty. See you in a couple of years, mate, when you're a bit bigger. Another little pinky here. Changed up to a little Z-Man minnow rather than the little fish arrow I had on. And feels about the same size as the last one. But, you know, good account of himself. Might be fractionally bigger, a centimetre or two bigger than the last one, but still, it's a fish, and we like fishing. Come here, buddy. There we go. Pretty much the same school, I think, so I am fractionally bigger. Not a lot. There we go. Got my silly string tangled here. Come here, buddy. Yes, yes. Hazards of kayak fishing. Right in the corner of the gob. See you, mate. That's why there's pinkies nibbling at this. Thought I'd just go over the gear that we're using. I've got a nice little Shimano Raider. It's a 7 foot, probably a little bit big for the Yak, but it's my new rod, so I wanted to give it a run. My mother-in-law gave that to me for my birthday on just a little 1000 Sienna that I picked up on special, and it's got 6 pound fins braid, I think this one is, and with an 8 pound leader. So that's the lighter of the two that I'm using. Great little outfit, and as you can see, it's getting mauled. That was a decent bite. I might come back to the other one in just a minute. No, they're okay. Second one here, we've got this Daiwa 2 to 4 kilo classic sort of brim rod, and it's also a Sienna. I got them on special at Tackle World, pretty good. This one's a 2500, and it's got 10 pound braid, or 8 pound braid I think, and got the same size leader. So, I don't know whether I got a little flatty here, or I've picked up something off the bottom. Certainly not fighting like a snapper, just kind of weight, so we'll see what comes up. Oh, you have a little shake now. Oh, there it goes. Just woke up. Line, that's good. Oh, a little red mullet. Or a goatfish. Lovely eating these things, actually, so... And he might be just a good size for the dinner plate. I'm pretty happy with that. I do like coming to Black Rock and getting a feed, and I've tried these guys before and been quite delicious, so I'll give you a look at him, because quite a pretty fish. Here we go. Even I got the sun on him. Look at that. A red mullet, or the goatfish. Absolutely beautiful. One of the prettiest fish in the bay. Probably one of the prettiest fish in southern Australia. So, one little Z-Man minnow, and it's only be about 30 centimetres, but the limit is in the high 20s from memory. They don't grow very big. Quite a soft flesh, but very sweet. So, this guy might go in the keeper net. Pretty happy with that. Alright, got another fish on. Feels like another snapper. Might be slightly bigger than the last snapper, but we're moving in the right direction. The third or fourth fish, so considering it's been a little while since I've been able to fish. Just a leader now, yeah, it's just another little snapper. G'day, buddy. Pretty little fish. Well under. As I said, you do have to fish through them. Just drifted over my favourite spot, as you saw. Got a couple of little fish. That little goatfish for probably lunch tomorrow, or dinner maybe, we'll see how we go. Just wanted to share, this is Port Phillip Bay at its best. It's the middle of winter in Melbourne. We have had some pretty rubbish weather, but every now and then Melbourne just throws up a view like that. Absolutely stunning. The sun's going to go down, filming will get a bit harder. I do have a bit of a light, be able to share a little bit with you, but yeah, I just thought I'd get in. Hopefully we can snag a few fish as the sun drops. So heading back to Old Faithful spot now. If there was a little fish there now, tide's coming in, sun's coming down, the big fish should move in if they're around. Hopefully we'll pick one up. I want to hear the little sienna screaming, so yeah, just beautiful. I could wax lyrical, I guess, but maybe I should just be quiet and let you enjoy that sunset as much as I am. Fishing's fun, but being on the water with conditions like this, with that view, fishing's a bonus. Straight over my mark, just drifted back, and straight away another pinky. Spinning me around a little bit, but just had a couple of seals going to me, got the keeper net up real quick, and another standard, oh even smaller, smallest fish yet. Sun's just disappeared behind the horizon, so I reckon we might be just hitting our straps. Sunset continues to be beautiful, and the pinkies continue to nibble, and whilst it's still light enough to get a few logistical things out of the way, got the light on. I have a little snack. Make sure you take care of your rubbish when you're on the bay, because take your rubbish home with you, it doesn't end up inside a fish. Chance to just go over a little bit more of the kayak while I've got you here. As you can see, sun's just going down, light's probably fading us a little bit, but pretty basic setup, this kayak. I just bought it online for like $400, everything you see, it's great. In the back here, got my tackle box, got the keeper net, the seals are about, so I've got it up out of the water at the moment. Tackle box, nice and waterproof stuff, salt water and trebles, we all know what that means. Got my life jacket, never leave home without that bad boy. Rod holder in the middle here. I've got the light and the other camera that you'll be getting the shots from, hopefully. Hopefully it's working. In the back, rod holder, net nice and close. I like to fish out this side generally, and I'll try to land the fish, so it goes that way. Got the net, and that's fastened to this little eyelet. Use the front rod holders just on the drift today, not doing the most exciting fishing, more about relaxing, enjoying the view of the Melbourne skyline, the sunset, the glassy conditions. It's pretty cool. I've got 2 pairs of socks on, my dry pants, thermals, tracky pants under the dry pants. So for Flenny, it's got the snow jacket, which is undone at the moment, but it's on. The rod holder, got some essentials up in the, just getting a little touchy, up in the front there, in the side, in the centre pocket here I've got, you know, the keys and wallet and food, and that's where I keep my headlamp, anything I need readily. Something I'm not very good at organising is the other equipment around the place. Generally find stuff. Ooh, and I'm on. There you go. I knew if I started talking to you I'd get a fish. So watch him go. He's only a little fella, but it's a fish. So yeah, everything I need pretty much is within reach in the yak. What you use the most you keep closest, and what you use the least you know, put a bit further away. It's very good. I got my phone, lives in my pocket here, and left my dry bags at home, so a bit of an oversight on my behalf. Well, I was just about to pick up and move. I was actually halfway through winding in the other rod, and this one went, and look, he's certainly not a big fish, but just slightly better account of himself, although he's got a bit quiet now. There he is. There we go. Just a feistier model, so no bigger. Oh well, another little black rock pinky. Alright, just before we lose the light, I'm gonna change up. So the Motor Oil 5-inch grub that I was running, which I've caught plenty of fish on through the day, accounted for 1 or 2 of those little pinkies. Time to put that one away, because I've no either first light or last light. This little dynamo, the electric chicken, goes alright. So we'll put that on, we'll paddle back over the mark, and we'll see if we can't pick it up. So it's getting to prime time. I'll pop him down there for now. There we go. I guess it's called an electric chicken. It's a Z-Man, and I guess everything tastes like chicken. Okay, you probably can't see anything, but just trying to adjust this light. See if we can see. We've moved locations. Actually moved a little bit closer in, and I'm just going to hold a rod in each hand because I don't have my headlamp on, so I can't feel or see any bites. So the tide's turned, and it's made the drift quite unpredictable. So wind's going one way, drift's going the other, so it's made the drift fishing a bit more difficult. Moved to another spot, actually close to the green marker here, and hoping for you know, maybe a larger fish that's come through closer to the reef now that the sun's gone down. So got the lights on. I've got 2 lights on the kayak plus got a bit of a hit then. 2 lights on the kayak plus the headlamp that I can shine in people's faces if they get too close. A couple of boats around, not too many. Everyone's pretty good, pretty respectful, and yeah, it's got a little bit choppy. I wouldn't call it choppy, but it's not glass like it was before. So it's still a nice evening. Just got a call from my mate. He's told me he's not coming, so I won't stay out too long. Get home to the fam, and yeah, get this fish in the fridge. Stay tuned. All right, well, that's our night, I think. Time to call it. Most of the boats have gone, and not a lot of fish, to be honest. So a lot of little pinkies, as you saw. 1 goatfish that I'll cook up for lunch tomorrow. So, but today, I guess it wasn't really about the fishing. It was about being out in the kayak when opportunities are limited with the winter weather here in Melbourne. I hope you've enjoyed what I've showed you. sorry we didn't get a nice big fish, but it is what it is. As you can see, it's pretty dark and spooky out here on the water. So we're about to call it. We're about to head back in. Maybe one more cast. Yeah, one more cast.